January 16th, workout breakdown, leg day. It is the 8th week of the cycle, which means GVT take number 2. I will start really quick with the cycle for those of you doing it. Again, obviously GVT, 10 sets. The first go around, week number 1, your goal is really to just get through the 10 sets of 10 at whatever weight you think you can handle. The second time around, you guys are trying to get as close to 60% as possible. It does not mean you have to do 60%. Just get as close to it as possible. Track it. See how many reps of the 100 you do intend ultimately get. And just make sure you stick to your 1 minute timer recovery. And then again, this volume is so high, you guys just really got to pay attention to the little things. Make sure you're protecting your back, your spine through, again, pushing your shoulders down, lats engaged, stack your trunk, etc. with each and every rep. That's what you should be thinking about through the course of these 10 sets. And then the accessory work, the plyo jumps are first. It's a fantastic counter to the deadlifting. There's no more hip hinging here in the accessory work, as you just did GVT, which is a ton of it. So the plyo jumps, a nice little, honestly, it should feel really good, right? You just did a loaded kind of force-generated movement, and now we're going to alleviate the load, and you're going to do the plyo jumps on whatever height you feel comfortable with, where you guys should be able to apply that force work with no weight. So the plyo jumps, nicely timed. I think you guys will enjoy those. You should feel kind of springy after you get done doing the deadlifts. The goblet sit squats, you're gonna do a full sit squat, no half sit squats here. So again, quad work and the lateral step ups really just to get you into a different plane of motion, take you out of the sagittal plane, put you into the frontal plane, and work on some of the secondary muscles or the accessory muscles that you normally don't hit or emphasize when you stay in the sagittal plane, or just do like regular step ups or reverse lunges or yada yada. The real workout, for those of you not cycling, cycling is also a real workout, just to be clear, 3-minute EMOM, and this is the epitome of really the entire month, and this is going to culminate a lot. It's only halfway through the month, I understand that, but this is a true floor workout for 45 minutes. It's 15 rounds. It's a 3-minute EMOM. You guys are going to, so the first round you are going to run, and you're trying to establish your pace at that first round. And it's going to be hard because you are completely fresh and you've done absolutely nothing else to fatigue yourself. So you're going to really have to dial it back a little bit, get your legs underneath you, and just kind of figure out what's realistic. Now, we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now. I think a lot of you should have a good understanding of where your floor is based off of the 60 or 70%. I did give you a little bit of opportunity to go up to 75% for those of you that are conditioned enough. And ultimately you're not going to spend 3 minutes on the treadmill, so it's going to be a lot shorter than that. But I think most people are going to be hanging out in the 60-ish% range for the majority of this. And you are treating it like an AMRAP. So you are trying to get to the treadmill and spend as much time on the treadmill as you can. And I'll go over that in a second. And run at that clip. So it's not like an AMRAP, like I'm killing myself to go as far as I can. It's an AMRAP to spend as much time on the treadmill at the specific pace, this floor pace, throughout the course of the 45 minutes, okay? So round 1, you have a full 3 minutes to run, accumulate distance, and try to establish the pace you intend on holding, which you need to take into account what we're about to go over. And then as soon as that 3 minutes hits, you're going to go to number 1. You're going to do your 30 to 50 bodyweight squats, depending on who you are and how challenging you want to make that run. This is not about like, if I do 50 squats and somebody next to me does 40 squats, that I'm just better than that person. That has very little to do with what we're aiming for. But that 50 squats and my choice to do 10 extra ones should ultimately going to affect my ability to hold whatever pace it is that I intended on holding. And it's also going to challenge my ability in terms of getting to the treadmill, spending more time on the treadmill, because I'm going to have to move more efficiently to get as much time as the person only doing 40. So although it does make it harder, of course, the goal isn't to just pick the harder goal. It's to pick the number that allows you to get a sufficient amount of time on the treadmill so you're getting back efficiently in a time, productive manner, and you're also not crippling yourself lactic-wise, and you can get back up and maintain your pace each and every time. So round 1, 3 full minutes running. You'll do your body weight squats, however long that takes you, right? So the clock's running for round number 2. Let's say it takes you a minute. That means you have 2 full minutes to transition back to the treadmill, get back to whatever that floor pace is you're trying to hold. At the 6-minute mark, you'll hop off, do your 10 to 20 bench or box overs, body weight again. Everything is body weight here besides the last one. And then we're just going to ebb and flow through this. So every 3-minute chunks all the way through for 15 rounds for 45 minutes. Your ultimately, the main goal is to maintain whatever pace it is that you chose in round number 1. And that's, if you're watching this video, I would start thinking about it, try to figure it out, right? Go off of what we've done, in prior weeks. And then I will say, with a little bit of caveat, round number 4, you should be thinking about that before you do round number one. Like the bike into the run, that brick is most likely going to affect your ability. So if you're running at 70% clip in round number one, like, is that realistic? Like, are you going to be able to do that after you get off of the bike? Like, if God forbid you're biking 20, 25 calories fairly aggressively, like, do you know yourself well enough to know that you can maintain 70%? If the answer is no, then maybe we should not be running at 70%, right? The ball pickups, the goal of this one was to add just a little bit of load, a full body, just really taxing movement on an individual level to the workout, a low rep count, and just see how you transition when you tax your entire body with added load. And I think a lot of these are going to have different feels to them as you go, especially the bike, of course. I think a lot of us know how that feels already. But the ball pickup to the shoulder, again, it's such a taxing movement. It requires so much energy that even if you do 4 reps at a relatively heavy weight, like it's going to be hard to transition back to your floor level pace, which is what we're working on. Like, that's the whole point of this month, is for you guys to build that foundation, be able to transition and find the appropriate paces and weights and rep counts for you in order to achieve the monthly emphasis. So keep that in mind. Round number one is hugely important. Do not come out too hot. If you watch this video, you heard it from me. If you don't watch the videos, you guys are going to see those people out of the corner of your eyes that come out hot and just completely fade out on the back end of this workout. Because again, it is 15 rounds. So you're going to go through this 3 times. So you could, in theory, play test round one. But if you're watching the video, you should be play testing this in your head before you ever show up to get the most out of it.